Hi, I'm Jamie and I'm a new marketing assistant here at Ridgefield Consulting, and I've just started my industry placement here. So I've been asked to create a series of YouTube videos about what working at an accountancy firm is like, and more importantly about what working at Ridgefield Consulting is like. The best way to learn about this is to talk to someone who's just joined here, Nisali. She's a trainee accountant and she's doing her accountancy course while working here. So I thought we'd interview her to see what working at Ridgefield Consulting is really like. So let's go meet Nisali. I've managed to grab Nisali for a few minutes and we're going to talk about what she does and her time here at Ridgefield. So what was your dream job when you were younger?
When I was younger, I actually wanted to become a bank manager, but as I grew older and I learned different things, I actually realized I wanted to be a businesswoman. Maybe one day start up my own business and employ different people and maybe become my boss someday.
What made you go from that into accounting?
When I was in school, I really enjoyed numerical subjects. I was first introduced to accounting during my IGCSEs, and I was really fascinated by the concepts and the basics that we were taught, and these were like different ways of analysing numbers, and I really enjoyed it.
Is accounting what you thought it'd be like?
Well, because I learned the theories in school and did not really practice it, I thought it would be straightforward when it came to applying the concepts into the real complex problems.
And is that the reality of it?
No, not really.
But are you enjoying it at Ridgefield Consulting?
Yes, I am actually. It's my first job, so I really like it here.
And what's the best part about working here?
For me, the thing that stands out here at Ridgefield is the work environment. It's a close-knit environment, so everyone in the team is really supportive and always willing to help me sort a query that I would have. And to be honest with you, when you're a trainee, you could actually use all the help you can get. Most of my colleagues, they've been here a really long time, and because of that, if I were to ask them a question, they would just not answer the question but also give me a briefing of what the history of the situation was or what it could become, which I think is really helpful. And because we're a small team here at Ridgefield, I do not find myself restricted to doing one task per day. I would do several tasks where I would learn different things. It's flexible working here. Because of that, I get to enjoy work-life balance, and on top of all that, I am supported to do my studies for my ACC qualifications.
Okay.
So I get to study and work at the same time.
So what's the most difficult thing about being a trainee accountant?
It's not easy. It's really challenging, I have to say. No 2 days are similar, and on certain days I would actually find myself stuck, not being able to complete something. My first approach is to usually try and figure out the problem on my own, but it's not really easy, and as I said before, the team is really supportive, so someone's always there helping me out, and on some cases someone himself has actually helped me out with my queries. Yeah.
So say I wanted to become an accountant tomorrow, what would I need to do?
Well, first thing, you need to make sure you get your basics right before you come into the real world. Because it's such a dynamic sector, there's a lot to learn as you progress in your career, and because of that you may feel like the learning curve is rather steep, and on top of that you need to make sure you could learn things quicker than you would have usually, because there's so much to learn, and with that those being the basics that need to be said, I believe soft skills are also important, because at the end of the day you're going to be working with a team of people and you will be dealing with your clients directly. I would say the last important thing is time management. As I said before, no two things are the same, and on certain days you would have to do something that would not be on your to-do list, but it just needs doing on that particular day, so you need to be able to make sure you make the time for it and get that done. And if you have these 4 things, I think you're all set.
Okay, thank you Nisali, I'll let you get back to your work.
Pleasure.